Network Entertainment.
Hello! Welcome to another episode of Bago Matulog. As you can see, merong mas groomed and attractive person.
Fresh face.
Halatang hindi lang kagabi naligo tapos kinonsider, puta, naligo naman ako kagabi. Hindi ko na kailangan maligo today.
Huwag ka na magparinig.
Baus Rufo in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Yun, okay. Kamusta, Baus?
Okay naman. Bakla pa rin, unfortunately.
But unfortunately, it's a good time to be gay.
I think it's a good time to be gay dahil
I mean,
December.
compared sa previous years.
That is true. I mean, tinalo.
90s.
Yeah, lalo na tinalo kayo ni
ni Super Tekla.
It's a fabulous time to be gay and let these hetero bros know who's boss.
Step aside muna kami.
Alright.
Sa totoo lang, kapag mga tao pag sinasabi, ba't nanalo Super Tekla dun sa Aliw Awards? Parang ako parang from experience, pag may nakasabay ako na ganong klase na comedian, sobrang basura na set. Kasi sobrang galing nila eh.
Yeah.
Energy ang taas, kumakanta, sumasayaw.
Oh my God, yeah.
Engagement.
Galing mag-crowd
Galing
with
eh.
mga
men.
dudes.
Tsaka all out. Talaga hindi sila aalis ng... Kasi ako pag wala nakinig ng set ko, tatry kong kunin yung energy. Pero siguro pag mga second, third effort na talagang wala na nakikinig sa akin or di sila natatawa, wala na akong magagawa. Sila talagang kukunin talaga nila.
Nakikita ko mag-perform si Super Tekla, naka-Bluetooth headset siya eh. Gago angas.
Totoo ba?
Oo, dude.
Hindi ko pa siya nakasabay ever. Pero alam ko,
mahirap sundan to.
Mahirap sundan to. For sure.
Saka sanay sila sa like super long form talaga na tipong walang time limit. So tipong yung pagkabanat nila as comedians, talagang parang muscle pa lang.
Yung mga time slot nila sa mga clowns dati, parang mga 4 na oras yung show nila.
Tangina.
Ang tagal, dude.
Tagal nun.
Sobrang tagal. Kasi kailangan mo stay yung bisita eh. Ganun kumikita yung... Kailangan matagal sila nandun. Tapos umiinom. Baka nga hindi pa 4 hours eh. Feeling ko parang 3 or 4 sila. Tapos siguro mga 5-6 hours sila nandun.
Nice.
Parang ganun. Kaya never... Ba't di ka nagka-clowns red? Kasi ayoko magtrabaho ng 6 na oras. Ganda yung kita, pero ano ba yun?
Also, I think bakla si Super Tekla. I mean, siguro.
Baka.
I mean, like, I don't wanna assume. I mean...
Is Tekla a gay word ba? What does Tekla mean?
I don't think so.
Name lang.
But I think the number of letters...
It's a gay proper noun.
It's a gay proper Correct. Pero yung sound kasi of yung placement ng vowels and consonants does lend itself to the queer arts.
Parang ika-churgva, eka-vu.
Would you consider it drag yung ginagawa nila? Ano ba kasi ang stand-up comedy, pwede mong sabihin na okay, may material, original material, isang tao nagkasalita, monologue. Pero nasi-stretch na rin. May mga kumakanta ngayon, may mga nagpapiano. So, hindi mo alam eh.
I think in my definition of drag, I think pwede. Kasi I define drag as anything na just trying to create a character and making it as camp and as high
kailangan
as
may character
possible.
sa drag. Hindi pwedeng...
Yes, it's either you create one, you impersonate someone. So, pero I'm not sure if they are or if they do consider themselves parang drag artists. Pero feeling ko kasi yung definition now ng drag artists ay nagli-lip sync and all that. Pero feeling ko the energy of drag is definitely strong in their type of performances.
Yun kasi ang stand-up comedy na original definition dito sa Pilipinas.
Correct.
Yung ginagawa nila Super Tekla and everything. Tayo technically, nung unang dumating yung comedy scene dito, ang explanation namin sa western style, parang ganun. So, hindi ko na alam kung...
Ka-cowboy hat kami.
Meron kaming Anyways, dito si Baus.
May OBB.
Intro lang yun. Napa-sidetrack. Sa pagpuri at pag-admit na wala kaming talent talaga compared sa mga to. Pero si Baus, andito siya. Mag-guest siya for the first time. Dahil siya ay isa sa mga... big identities in the drag scene. Pare, talagang the designated host. At dahil doon, pag-uusapan natin is getting older. Hindi adulting just getting older in general sa kanya-kanyang sitwasyon. At pag-uusapan natin siya right after this very unnecessary OBB. And We're back. Wow, ganda.
Ganda.
Ganda talaga.
Hindi
nung
pa rin
OB.
nagpapalit.
Hindi pa rin nagpapalit. Sabi ko, nagpapagawa na ako eh. Ewan ko, follow up ko nga kung paano ano yung status ng pagpagawa natin.
By the way, Red, baka hindi alam ng mga tao, ano yung ibig sabihin ng OBB, pare?
Actually, hindi ko alam. Ano nga ba yung sabihin ng OB?
Opening billboard.
Sabi ko.
Tangang bobo mo, gago. Opening billboard.
Mas matagal siya nag-advertising sa akin. 3 taon lang ako
Oo.
nag-advertising eh. Diba?
Sige.
So, yun yung usually OBB. Yun yung mga intro-intro. Yung mga I'll be there for you. Yun yata. Di ba?
Correct. Yung
Oo.
montage. Na kunyari like sa Wish Ko Lang.
Oo.
Lalabas yung host, yung mga natulungan, mga pagsasadula in 6 seconds. Ganun.
Tapos yung pinaka-cool ngayon kapag Netflix OBB, di ba? Parang ano siya, mga 2 minutes and 30 seconds long siya.
Yeah.
Parang ganun.
Press kagad yung skip eh.
Skip intro. Itong mahal na OBB na for sure, mas mahal pa sa isang episode ng isang pelikula dito sa Pilipinas.
Nice.
I-skip natin sa ano. Anyways, getting older ang topic.
Yes.
Matanda na naman tayo lahat, I think.
Yes.
Are
Ako-
we? Hindi ba?
I know, ako ay 32.
Okay. Ay, ko pala youngest dito.
I'm 33.
Oh, actually tomorrow, I'm gonna be 35.
Hey!
Kala ng mga tech, nang libre lang ako ng pizza ngayon kasi wala lang. Dahil galante lang ako eh. Birthday ko. Birthday, wala man lang tarp. Kaya itong mga to. Diba? 35 na ako bukas. 34 si Andren. 32 ka. So, I would say na yun yung point in time na marirealize mo na, kaya ako ganito kasi ganito. Naapektuhan ako ng bata ako.
Yes.
Na-trace back mo na kung bakit.
Yes. Yes. As in, ako feeling ko, bilang bading, parang baked into my identity na meron akong daddy issues.
Aha.
So
Pero
na,
meron ba talaga? Or?
meron talaga na I think na-solve na siya with like between me and my dad,
Okay.
coming to terms with my sexuality kasi ngayon talaga
Oo.
buong kabaklaan ko sinusuportahan na niya.
Okay.
Pero hindi ko pa rin ma-shake off yung feeling of wanting to impress the father figure in a given space.
Father figure lang? Hindi
Or yung-
both parentals?
I guess mas father figure lang. Napapansin ko, like kunyari,
Mas
pag may,
malambing yung mga nanay eh. Like, mas
yeah, napapansin ko, like okay na
acceptance
kami ng tatay ko, pero like kunyari, may isang improv group
Aha.
na merong isang father figure sa improv group na sinalihan ko. And then like, I don't know why, but I keep waiting for him to compliment me. And I'm like, bakit ko hinahanap to? May ganun akong tendency.
Sorry, natatawa ako. Kasi, ganun talaga eh, no? Parang sa stand-up comedy,
Yeah.
meron tayong tinatry i-impress. Hindi ko alam kung bakit.
Yeah.
Meron talaga tayong parang chip on our shoulder na parang, matawa ka sa, parang may validation problem tayo. Eh.
O, kunwari may crush ako sa audience. Shh, please, tumawa.
Hindi nga ganun eh. Kasi
Hindi ba
long
ganun?
running, kahit di nanonood, parang look at me now, parang ganun type of
yeah.
mentality.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pero napanood ka na ng dad mo?
Hindi niya pa ako napapanood. Napanood niya yung mga videos ko,
Oo.
pero hindi pa. And hindi ko pa rin siya inaaya.
Pero hindi siya nagsasabi na.
Hindi siya nagsabi na siya, invite mo ako every now. Na-invite ko na siya sa mga drag race finale hosting gigs. Sa talagang sobrang laki.
Pero
para,
yung stand-up performance.
para malaman niya ang tingnan mo.
Para
malaman niya yung tingnan mo. Merong like audience of 500 yun nakikinig sa akin. Pero yung stand-up, parang feeling ko, it's mas matinding intimacy yung ipapakita ko kasi sa stand-up
Oo nga.
Yes.
versus like hosting a 500, 100,
Oo, kasi
1,000 person
Vulnerable
event.
ka sa stand-up performance.
Sa a lot of my jokes are about him.
May-figure out niya yan sa dulo.
Oo. So,
Hingi ng cut yun sa talent people.
and feeling ko rin hindi niya ako kinukulit lately because dahil marami akong mga pinopost na stand-up clips lately, siguro napagtanto niya na parang
Parang ako may ano nito
yeah, parang very present ako sa 20-minute set nung baklang to. So baka wag muna. Yeah.
Wala siyang ill feelings about it. Like kunyari ng stand-up comedy or anything, wala siyang parang ba't ka nagaganyan or whatever.
Wala naman. Wala. Because I think I did it gradually. Meaning, I had a 9-to-5 job pursuing improv, comedy. And then, nung
hindi ka naman naging pabigat.
hindi naman ako all of a sudden nag-resign. Parang si Mike. I mean, like, I had a solid plan first.
Yes.
Tapos, nung nalaman nila nag full-time ako, tipong, and you were able to make it work na naman for quite some time.
Responsible passion pursuit. Parang ganun yung
Definitely.
dapat Oo.
Definitely.
I mean, tingnan mo example ng irresponsible passion pursuance.
In-offer na ako ng job to do comedy here. So nag-quit ako sa job ko sa Avon. And I moved here.
Oo.
Yeah.
Pero admirable.
Yeah.
Pero tingnan mo naman yung difference ng responsibility.
By the way,
Visual
pareho
pala.
kaming Aries ni Andre.
Ibig sabihin ba yun?
We're supposed to be, ano ba tayo?
Impulsive.
I was gonna say natural born leaders, but I guess it skipped
Hindi,
your
kasi-
birthday.
Kasi parati ko nakikita sa mga
Baka mali birthday mo, Andre.
astrological memes. Parating asshole yung Aries eh.
Di ba? Hindi ba cancer ang Leo and cancer yung
No,
mga
it's mostly
assholes?
Aries. Yung, like, sila daw yung limp biscuit.
Like
of
we're
astrology.
very like obnoxious. Kasi like we're always right, which is always right.
Oo nga.
So may ganun kami. Although ano siya may March Aries siya. So I think all the stereotypical negative
Nagugas kamay
attributes.
Nagugas kamay. Naghanap ng way hugasan. Akala ko ba pares kayo zodiac? Bila na lang may March Aries, pero April Aries
Kasi
ba?
na-realize ko parang hindi ko mapapursue tong
Akala ko
i-try
pa-
i-save
So
si
may bahid
Andre.
ka pa ng Pisces ng konti. Ganun ba?
I don't know. Hanggang kay Inday Badida lang alam kong horoscope eh. It went deeper na eh as it went on.
Ako last day ako of Aries. So, papunta na siyang
Transitional ka na.
Taurus.
Okay.
Pareho namang may sungay.
Okay.
At ka-birthday ko si Erap Estrada. So,
Ako proud ako sa ka-birthday ko. Ka-birthday ko si Taylor Swift.
hey!
So, ang ginawa ni Lord nung ginagawa kami, for sure, lahat ng ingredients na maganda na punta sa kanya.
Hindi lahat ng...
He's only like one of the greatest performers ever.
And then nandun si Taylor Swift. Sip,
Hindi daw na-record yun.
Hindi
Sinabi
daw
mo.
na-record yun.
Hindi daw na-record yung sinabi mo. Pero okay. Pero nga, getting older, bakit sa may any in particular kung bakit hindi mo gusto masyado ng nanay validation? Or nakukuha mo kasi?
Kasi sobrang kabisado ko na yung mga nanay eh.
Okay.
Like kabisado ko na yung kiliti nila, how to like win them agad. And we focus on the things we cannot get. So doon tayo sa talagang kinukuha natin. Like even yung mga naging boss ko na nanay, I think I work really well with them. I just seem to have more parang mas madali silang gamayin for me.
Good,
Pero pag,
good kid energy kayo, no? Parang ganun, no?
yes. Pero pag may father figure talaga, parang hindi ko alam, like, bakit ko hiningi yung validation itong mokong to na naka-shorts lang naman today?
Ang sarap lang. Pero masarap nga naman makakuha ng... Ako may gusto rin ako type of validation na gusto ko nakukuha ko from successful people. Wala akong pakialam sa mga...
Kaya
Mga
pala,
banon.
like kung sinasabi ko, shit, Red, ang galing mo, idol kita. Wala siyang pakialam kasi sa banon ng gagaling.
Pero hindi successful people from like entertainment industry. Ayoko rin yung gusto ko yung tipong galing sila sa industriya na talagang mahirap. Parang ganun. Tapos talagang ipupuriin ka. Like sobrang lupit na doktor, mga ganun. Or lupit na lawyer. Parang feeling mo parang, putang ina, valuable ako sa taon to na totoo yung trabaho niya. Alam mo yun? Hindi parang tayo lang nagsasalita lang tayo sa stage. Alam mo yun?
I think that comes from like being an elder. Kasi me and Boss were talking about it like bago nag-roll yung camera. Like, mahirap ba talaga maging panganay?
Ako wala, bunso ako eh.
I think na-realize kong ang hirap maging panganay nung dumating na yung mga kapatid ko. Kasi syempre, ang norm mo, pag panganay ka, lahat yan normal.
Like when did the first child?
I was 8 years old. I was 7 years old nung nagkaroon ako ng pangalawang kapatid. Tapos yung bunso namin, I was already 13. Tapos ako na-realize na parang paikli yung learning curve nila doon sa dalawa. At parang pagaling ng pagaling. At pasaya sila ng pasaya sa parenting. Which is, I guess you can call us panganays innovators. But yes.
Kasi first time maging magulang kung panganay ka, first time maging magulang yung parents mo eh. So,
Oo nga naman.
hindi nila alam kung anong gagawin. Like ako, sobrang stricto sa akin ng magulang ko. Tapos yung kay boss nga, as it went on, ba't palinyan kayo sa mga kapatid ko?
Kaya kami mga bunso, sobrang kami, ang dami naming napapasa. We get away with a lot of things.
Oh my God, oo.
Sobra.
Yeah, totoo yan.
Kaya nga, by theory ko, either kung ikaw yung panganay, ikaw yung parang ikaw yung standard sa pamilya o ikaw yung black sheep.
Black sheep usually middle child eh.
Hindi.
Kaya may theory ako may secret silang panganay eh. Tapos pangalawa si Andren. Hindi ka mukhang panganay, Andren.
Black sheep nga ako eh. Kasi I quit nursing, nag-comedy, nagbulakbol. Tapos binigyan pa ako ng trabaho ng nanay ko.
I think hindi mo na kailangan sabihin sa aming nagbulakbol. Medyo kita naman namin.
Doon pa lang sa unkempt beard mo.
I need to shave.
Pero na-realize ko lang though, I mean, iniisip ko na parang I had it the worst bilang panganay. Pero actually, yung dalawa kong kapatid, ang tingin nila sa akin, ako yung pinaka-favorite nung magulang ko.
Baliktad.
So parang, it's parang alternate reality sila. Parang tingin ko sa akin, I was the parang deprived
yeah.
of XYZ. But to them, feeling naman nila, merong certain level of attention and unconditional love, I think, na hindi naman nila. But it's interesting.
Super.
So, do you experience the same thing?
Yung sinabi mo nga na, ako yung, in a way, naging role model ako sa mga kapatid.
That's a pretty low bar.
Wait.
Siya yung what not to be.
Correct.
Exactly. Yan yung sasabihin, like, naging role model ako in what not to do. Huwag mong gayahin si kuya, huwag mong gayahin. Yan, parati ko naririnig yan.
Sa kalap nun.
Okay lang.
ba?
Hindi ko masisi yung magulang. Kasi bulakbol talaga ako. Kasi wala akong tatay to punch my chest eh. Kasi lumaki ako walang tatay eh.
Oh my God. Okay, here we go.
Hindi. Kasi kung lumaki ka walang tatay, tas nanay mo lang. I took advantage.
I don't know.
I took advantage.
I have a... medyo, minsan yung sound engineer namin si Roy, sabi niya, tatanungin niya ako, Red, paano ba magkaroon ng supportive na magulang? Sabi ko, di ko alam. Nangyari lang to sa akin eh.
Yeah, iba kung wala akong father, you grow up a bit soft for me lang. Kasi sobrang emotional ko nung bata ako kasi wala akong tatay. Tapos inabuso ko rin, nagbulakbul ako kasi nanay ko lang eh. Walang stern na putang ina.
Yung kapatid mo na sunod ilang taon? Like ilang, yung gap nyo?
3 years.
3 years? Hindi naman ganun kalayo.
Hindi naman ganun kalayo.
Pero so, it's safe to say, ang mga panganay, yun yung open mic ng parents.
Yes. Kami yung open mic ng parents.
So,
sa aming bumobomba.
Kadalasan bumobomba.
Correct. Yes.
Pero ano ba, do you feel like may resentment ba towards it?
No.
Pero ngayon pag looking back, parang, kaya ako ganito kasi may ganun ba?
It's more of like both of us. Like not, first time
kasi it's not like kaya mong palitan yung past mo. Wala ka na magagawa. You live with that. Di ba? So, walang resentment or meron.
Yung akin parang iba yung nakakomprehend ng intellect ko sa iba yung nararamdaman ko. Like alam 'di ba? Like cognitively alam ko na parang no, tapos na, okay na kami now. I think parang focus tayo on what's ahead.
Naintindihan ko na kailangan nilang gawin to.
Correct.
Pero iba yung nararamdaman mo.
Pero yung tipong pag nagkaroon lang ng time na mainis ka ng kaunti sa parent mo, parang gusto mo na agad iungkat, di ba ito yung mga pinagagawa mo sa akin ng bata ako?
Yeah.
So parang,
nakakasana eh.
diba? Parang like, you really wanna move on, but like the heart just wants to stab people.
Oo nga eh.
You know what I'm saying?
Kasi pag emotional ka na eh, di ba? Parang, like kunwari pag bad trip ka, may nangyaring masama, naghahanap ka masisisi, alam mo yun, mga ganun.
Correct.
So, for sure, number 1 ka agad yun, parents. Unang nasisinghalan. Di ba?
Tapos nagagalit sila kasi kaya mong i-articulate yung feelings mo that way. Na parang, you know, I love you, pero nagagalit sila doon kasi parang all of a sudden may vocabulary ka. To really drive the point home.
Nanalo ka na sa argument.
Correct. So, it's interesting, I guess. Yeah, that's how I would call it.
Ito, mararamdaman mo talaga na malaki yung psychological na ginagawa sa'yo ng magulang mo. Yung psychological
effect.
Kasi naalala ko, 3rd year high school ako. Tapos pinagalitan ako ng nanay ko. Parang sinapak ako. Kasi sobra, like, nahuli ako nag-iossi. Tapos sinapak ako. Tapos doon ko nalaman, big moment to, hindi masakit.
Hindi masakit?
Yung palo niya, hindi masakit. Tapos doon ko nalaman, more psychological nga yung pain.
Yeah.
Na binibigay sa'yo.
Damn, that's some deep shit.
Yeah. And I think the psychological pain is yung tipong, like, on a dime, like someone who is there to support you, bigla kang will cause you pain. Ayun yung
Yeah.
pinaka nakaka-trauma na part, I
Yeah.
think. Diba? Pagluto niya kayo ng masarap, bibili niya kayo ng bagong sapatos tuwing bagong school year.
Yeah.
Pero kung trip niya, sasapakin ka niya.
Oo.
Oo.
Pero, ewan ko ba, as a person na napalo, hindi naman ako intensely na upakan.
Ako
Parang
din, ako
naniniwala
din.
ako sa palo eh. Parang,
Yeah, that's not...
pag
50-50
nakita
ako.
ko ng mga batang tumatakbo sa eroplano, parang,
Pag gusto mo
pero
ispiro.
palo to? Parang, ano ba yun? Ako putya, wala niyang kurot palo sa bunot na yun for sure. Pag
Oo.
ginawa ko yun, ano mo yun?
I think it's wala tayong say kasi wala tayong maanak.
Correct.
I
Yun
think
din eh.
mas...
Kaya rin ako di mag-aanak. Kasi, nakita ko yung difficulty level na
Oh my God.
Correct. Yeah.
na para lang i-unleash ako sa mundo at bigyan ako ng opportunity at bigyan ako ng chances ako parang yeah.
Correct. Pero how do you not screw it up? Diba? Yung tipong, ipoproject ko lahat dito eh.
Oo.
Nakita
Tapos
ko yung...
dati pa,
sorry.
nung generation ng parents natin, bata sila, ayun ko kung bata yung, my parents
Yeah.
were like married at like 2020.
Ganon din yung sa akin,
2023, parang ganon.
Yeah.
Oo, parang ganon. Or 21, 23 years old. Parang basta sobrang bata. Tapos at like mga siguro by my age, 3 na yung anak ng mom ko. So, ako hindi lang pala, sorry, by 26, 3 na yung anak niya. So ako parang, anong ginagawa ko ng 26, parang nag-explore pa ako kung ano bang para sa akin? Di ba? So parang ibang-iba yung definition nung pagtanda nila sa pagtanda natin. Kasi parang ngayon nagkaroon tayo ng shot. Tapos syempre, kung mag-aanak ka, isipin mo sa utak mo, ayaw mo naman siya bigyan ng anything lower than that, di ba?
Oh, yeah.
Kung gusto mo, dapat mas improve pa na mag-improve, di ba? So ako parang, initial feasibility assessment ko is, feasibility meeting ko sa utak ko na parang, hindi ko kaya ibigay sa anak ko yun. Or if ever man ibigay kayo sa anak ko yun, ako yung mawawala. Medyo selfish ako. So, alam mo yun.
Yeah.
Diba?
Saka yung tipong, pag iniisip ko yung idea na mag-aanak ako, ang unang thought na pinupuntahan ko, paano na yung mga bakasyon ko? So yung parang okay, medyo hindi talaga for me.
Hindi talaga.
Yeah.
Hindi talaga. I think nabigyan tayo masyado ng opportunity ng parents natin. Too much.
May pressure pa rin ba sa inyo na magkaanak? Like,
Wala na.
Wala na yung...
Ikaw ba?
yung
Sa akin meron.
Talaga?
Yeah, every now and then yung nanay ko magsasend ng cute picture ng baby. Sabi niyo, marami pa rin kailangan ng magulang. Pwede kayo mag-ampon. As in, to be fair, very queer-friendly naman yung kanyang pag-push ng buttons.
Hindi niya sinabi magbuntis ka ng babae.
Correct. Hindi naman niya sinabi
Isang
yun.
gabi lang, anak.
Oh my God.
Kaya mo yan.
Hindi naman.
Kabilang.
Fortunately, hindi ganun. Pero parang feeling ko like, oh my God, hindi ko kaya.
Oh, man.
Gusto ko ng cute na baby, pero parang yung pwedeng hiramin lang. Parang emotional cute baby.
Oo.
Parang instead of a dog.
Kasi nakikita ko yung parents, like yung mom, like, may pinakita sa akin picture yung kapatid ko, my mom, before she had me, and her picture when she had me na, parang sinak ko yung life essence ng nanay ko eh. Alam mo, binuksan niya yung Ark of the Covenant. Tapos,
Isa kang Horcrux. Diba?
dude, it really takes 10 years out of you kung nagkaroon ka ng anak or
Oo,
something.
tas kupal. Pag anong kupal pa yung anak mo.
Hindi,
Oo.
nakita ko rin yung picture ng nanay ko. Parang mas mukha siyang bata ngayon nga. Kasi ngayon, I guess,
Empty
mas
nest na ba sila? Or hindi pa naman?
Yes.
Okay.
Empty nest na sila. So, parang feel ko, hindi ko ata, lalo na ngayon, na kailangan mag na tayo lagi sa picture. Parang ayoko na rin i-give up yung feed goals ko, di ba? Para sa baby. So, ayun.
Parang minsan pag sinasabi sa akin na, hindi naman parents ko nagsasabi, pero kapag may mga narinig ako ng may mga narinig na tita or may mga nagsasabi na parang wala nang balak mag-anak, walang balak si Kate mag-anak, parang ang sinasabi parang paano so martitigil na yung lahi na dalawa kaming lalaki eh yung kuya ko wala pang girlfriends currently. So parang titigil na yung pangalan sa ano nyo. Posibleng tumigil na yung lahi nyo sa'yo. Parang ganun. So parang ano ba yung ano yung fixation ng mga taong i-propagate yung lahi nung
Alam mo,
diba?
agree ako na it's your choice. Pero gets ko in a way na legacy, let's last name eh. Yung like imagine mo mawawala na yung name na Oliero forever.
Hindi naman forever.
Yeah.
Mga pwede.
Kung di kayo nagkaanak.
May mga ibang Oliero naman, I think.
And I think kaya rin hindi tayo incentivize, parang less incentive for us to have kids. Kasi alam natin na a legacy goes beyond a last name.
Yes, exactly.
Diba?
Yun din.
It's the
Yeah, that's
viral
right.
videos you have on TikTok. Not the mother talking last name.
Oh,
So,
may mga viral video ng mga baby na pinapanood, matanda na ngayon.
yeah,
Oh,
diba? So parang feeling ko, in a way, at least mas nagiging gray yung conversation about legacy.
Yeah, I
Kasi
guess.
kung last name lang, parang pang Noah's Ark lang yun, diba?
Like, may,
Saka hindi mo naman pwede sabihin na responsibility mo i-populate yung mundo. Overpopulated na tayo. We're intensely overpopulated. So parang, hindi na rin eh. Alam mo yun? Actually, we could use less people now. Honestly.
yeah.
Oo.
I can see one person in the couch pa rin na kahit wala na dito ngayon, pare.
Ikaw?
Nakakatawa yung legacy nga ni Red. Like, ito yung great uncle mo si Red Oliano, tas pinaparod ng mga anak niya yung video. Ba't tinatawag siyang baboy?
Bakit yung top comment mukhang upuan ng bisikleta yung ilong mo?
Yeah, it's what you leave. Yeah, I
Wala
guess.
eh. Kapag tumatanda, ang weird, parang feeling ko yung generation natin, mas maraming tao na tumatanda and not think about the family. I mean, madami pa rin naman. Like, ang dami kong kabatch sa high school saka sa college na halos lahat. Parang yung buong barkada ko sa high school, lahat sila may anak na. Tapos parang kami lang ni Mikey yung wala.
Yeah.
Parang gano'n. So, si Mikey, ewan ko. Kasi pakasal na siya eh. So, hindi ko alam kung mag-aanak siya or hindi.
Ang weird nga ng feeling na yun, Red, na lahat na nga ng kabatch mo may anak.
May anak, di ba? Tapos magkikita kayo. Minsan,
I'm at that age
lahat
na,
sila may buhat na anak. Mga ganong klase. So, parang iniisip ko ngayon, parang mas accepted na sa generation na to talagang merong, dati parang frowned upon eh. Parang pag wala kang anak, it keeps you up at night eh. Parang ganon.
Yeah. Sa college barkada ko, of course, puro sila girls. Surprise, surprise. 8 silang babae. Yung unang pregnancy sa group just happened this year. And
Wow.
it's been 12 years since we graduated. So I think talaga yung generation natin yung talagang
Matagal mag-decide.
consciously are taking it seriously kung gusto nilang mag-anak. And laging conversation yan sa pag-reunion na yun nga like global warming and war and trauma.
Yeah.
So
Access to information din eh. Kasi feeling ko, dahil may information access tayo, nalalaman natin na, okay, hindi lang pala pwedeng basta-basta. Hindi tulad nung generation ng parents natin na parang, tara, elope tayo, anak na, ganyan-ganyan. Diba?
Ang weird nga lang generation natin in the way na parang may halong new school at old school. Gets mo? Like, may halong thoughts pa rin sa mga boomers at may mga kinukuha rin sa Gen Z. What do you think? Like, tayo na yung huling generation, I think, Red, na medyo has...
Na-experience na walang internet.
Yes.
Yes, I think tayo.
Malaking bagay yun.
grabe yun.
Like,
Na-appreciate mo yung what you have eh.
yeah.
Like yung naisip ko, like anong ginagawa ko nung wala pang internet tuwing school break ng summer.
Yeah.
Parang
May TV, diba?
may TV lang. Tapos, as in, naalala ko pa yung feeling of boredom of like, what am I gonna do?
Tsaka yung actual na feeling na pag yun, boredom, tapos may time na wala akong magawa dahil bored ako.
Yeah.
Hindi tipong ngayon na pwede ko gawin literally kahit ano pag bored ako. Tsaka pangalawa is pag meron kang kailangan ng information, tapos hindi mo alam, so magtatanong ka lang, tapos yun na yun. Parang kung ano
Yun na
yung
yun forever.
sabihin ng...
Like, kaya daling magmarnoong noon eh. Parang, wala pang Google eh. Alam mo ba yung tapa, gawa talaga yan sa
Kabayo.
Tapos, wala, yun na yung tutulin.
Mga tipong paano namatay si Ultimate Warrior, mga ganong klase.
Hindi na, walang internet eh. Ganun naman pala. Sige.
Hindi siya pag looking back parang hindi siya good old days.
Pero
Actually,
ang great thing about our generation is na-experience natin yung pag-arrive ng internet.
Yes.
I think
my God.
iba yung
Assets.
magic doon.
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna be the one to say it. Like discovering na bawat type of porn na i-type mo ay meron pala.
It exists.
As in, talagang cinematic event siya. Ganun siya.
Cinematic event eh. Tama naman. Kasi dati, pag may porno kang gusto, usually limited ka lang sa anong makukuha mo eh.
Yes.
Magazine na mahahanap mo sa tito mo or sa barbershop or pinagpapasapasahan nyo ng mga ano nyo, ng tawag doon, kaklase nyo.
Yung mga pirated, yung mga dati, yung mga itlog, yung mga ganun.
Tapos ngayon, lahat na what will I have to do?
Correct. Ganun na siya. Yeah.
Like,
Like,
dati mas politically incorrect yung mga names ng porn dati. Like, skullfuckers.com. Like,
Meron ba?
Yeah.
Skullfuckers.com?
sobrang wild.
Kaya tayo mga sponsor, mga binibring up.
Ito yung porn.
Skullfuckers.com?
Yun yung name.
Talaga?
Yeah, dude, sobrang
pero I think to experience that, parang...
Skullfuckers?
No. Sorry, I fell right into it. But to experience, parang
So
the
did the
whole
dick.
world open up.
Yeah.
Kasi yung mga Gen Z ngayon, nung nilagay sila dyan, well, I don't think they think kung gaano kalawak yung mundo.
Bukas na yung mundo pagdating nila.
Correct.
Yeah,
that was quite an experience. Yeah.
May nagsabi na nga na wala na yung 80s, 90s identity. Like, may formang 80s, may formang 90s, may formang early 2000s. Pero dahil may internet, wala na silang...
Meron ba? Wala. Hindi ko alam.
Wala na silang concrete identity. I guess yun yung pwede
Gets.
mangyari. Kasi wala
Yeah.
na silang sariling generation. Kasi every generation is open to them na eh.
Trends are...
Gone. Yeah.
Hindi naman gone. They're still there. Pero hindi siya as potent as before.
Yeah.
Na kunwari, okay, uso Spice Girls, lahat nakikinig ng Spice
Yeah.
Girls. Lahat
Uso
nakikinig
dati
ng
yung
Backstreet
elephant
Boys.
pants. Lahat nag-elephant
Correct.
Ngayon parang...
It's a mishmash.
Ito ako eh. Parang naghahanap ka ng way to fit in like different ano. And malaking contribution siya when you're like tayo, nung lumaki tayo. Kasi ewan ko kasi ako hindi ako nag-fit in.
You don't
for the
fit in
longest-
anything.
Walked right into that. Sige.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sige.
Go ahead.
Exhaust your laughter. pare.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, Red.
Hindi ako nag-fit in, Andre.
Okay.
Figuratively.
Okay.
Sa, alam mo yun, like, medyo weird yung interest ko and everything. And then, as you
Bagay.
grow older, you start discovering the internet and then realizing there are other people into whatever you're into.
Yep.
So, parang na-realize mo, dati kasi, you feel loser ka or hindi social paraya, more of like outcast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Tapos, ngayon, nung nakita mo na there's more like you, na-validate yung existence mo eh. Parang
Yeah.
naisip mo na parang, puta, hindi naman pala ako ganun ka weirdo or something.
I don't think wala na mga nerds sa high school ngayon eh.
Meron.
Oh, really? Fuck.
Oo, kasi yung bagong culture ngayon, meron pang sobrang subculture na.
Okay, hindi
Yun na yung parang tipong kapag nanood ka ng anime, tapos ang pinaparod mo lang is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
Parang iba yun, parang iba yung pagka-nerddom mo pag nanonood ka lang ng Boku no Hero
Yeah.
Gets ko
Academia.
yung sinasabi mo eh. Like
Oo.
dati pumupunta ako sa internet sa GeoSites. Tapos yun, doon ako
GeoCities.
GeoCities pala, GeoSites.
Hindi marunong magbasa.
Yun,
Gin Bilog pa eh. Gin Bilog.
Ginbilog pala siya. Yeah.
Gin
Tingnan
Bilog.
mo yung salamin niya. Tingnan mo yung salamin niya. Pakita mo sa camera yung salamin niya.
Kailangan ko ipaayos. Wait lang.
By the way, bumili na siya ng salamin. Binili na namin ng salamin si Andre.
Yes.
7 working days daw bago dumating.
1,000 kasi yung grado sa left side.
Oo. Na-challenge yung own days. Eh. Sabi niya, Sir? Hindi pa namin alam yun.
Thank you,
Parang
Red.
ganun. Oo.
Pero going back to your point na magugulat ka na lang na the internet shows you your people, your
Yeah,
tribe.
yeah,
I think ang best personification yan, dahil although I say it in air quotes kasi hindi ko alam kung sino siya, is si 90s kabaklaan na Instagram.
Yeah, I
Yung
know.
tipong like, ito yung mga, like, parehong-pareho kami ng naramdaman, yung references. I think there's something incredibly healing
Tapos
with
ngayon lang kayo
that.
nagkakahanapan, no?
Correct,
Whenever
yes.
that page went up, doon lang kayo parang, nga, no?
Yeah, so, I mean, nakakatuwa lang din yun. Kasi I'm sure ngayon yung Gen Z is like, ang daming tribes that they're a part of. Ito kasi yung tipong na-experience natin yung absence niya before. So, mas na-appreciate natin na, shit, ito siya.
Lalo na sa predicament mo kasi for sure hindi ka nag-fully out right away,
Yep.
di ba? Kailan ka nag-fully out? College.
I think officially college na.
Oh.
I mean, alam na naman nilang
Nagka-girlfriend ka ba, high school?
Never.
Okay.
Well, you know,
May
still,
mga kilala ako
still open to it.
beard girlfriends, mga ganun.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Yung parang kasi sobrang repressed nila na nakatakot sila mag-out. Kailangan nila mag-girlfriend.
Oh, fuck, that
Para-
sucks.
To be para hindi sila ma-out. Para hindi sila
Okay, that's kind of weird.
It's a
Madi-discover.
distraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sobra. So, wala namang ganun.
Wala namang ganun. Ano lang, wala.
Pero nung
Lalaki
high
mo talaga.
school, hindi ka out pero were
I
you?
mean, like, I was choreographing all the production numbers.
Hindi ko kalaya si Boss pero siya yung choreographer ng 3 section.
Oh, yeah. Ganun siya. Yep. As in lahat yan. So, pero yun nga, everybody around me was just waiting. Nasabihin
Okay.
ko, ako mismo yung coming out ko is the coming out to myself.
Oo nga. Pero may degree of repression yun. Kasi sa sarili mo, hindi ka nagpapakatotoo eh.
Yes,
diba?
definitely.
So
Definitely.
how was that like growing up sa yung transition mo na nung nag-out ka ba like fully? Para ba siyang anong feeling?
Sabi ko, hindi siya yung tipong nag-out ako tapos nagpa-motorcade yung tatay ko. Hindi siya ganon. Isa yung
Walang tarp.
Oh, wala. Kasi di mo like, sabi ko bading ko parang sila, like, okay, business as usual. Parang ganun. But it made a big difference to me because parang like figuratively
Klaro na
tinig sa lalamunan.
tinig. Yeah.
So parang wala lang, mas naging bakla lang ako lalo.
In-announce mo ba? Parang ano bang
I remember lang
may
one
rules
time.
of ladlaran ba? Ano bang
I think yung very first na nangyari was, I think merong series of confrontation sa bahay. Tinatanong ako kung bakla ako. Hindi ko masagot.
Bakit? Bakit ganun?
Yung teacher ko no high school tried to get involved because she wasn't satisfied with the soap operas she was watching anymore. So she had to create her own mother talking drama.
But that's kind of out of line, di ba?
It was out of line. And bitch, I did not forget what she did to me. I know who you are. I know where you live. No, I'm just kidding. So that was like one part of the equation. But anyway, one confrontation, I think this was in 2004. So, pinagalitan ako ng tatay ko, iyak ako ng iyak. Then parang my mom pulled me aside. While I was crying, she gave me a hug and she said, okay lang naman, Baus. Alam ko naman. Matagal ko nang alam. So, parang I remember just saying yes to that. So, I think that's the only memory I have of me having some form of coming out.
Coming out, yeah.
And to me, yun yung nagmatter the most. Yung parents ko. Pero...
As after, para ba na-unclog ka? Parang gano'n.
Yes, in a way, pero hindi siya yung tipong dahil sinabi ko na nga parang okay na lahat. Ang haba pa niyang proseso.
Yung dad mo.
Ang haba pa niyang proseso. It's parang gano'n din. Meron din silang parang cognitive dissonance. Like intellectually, like they know they're okay. But of course, the heart still wants to
may blockage.
Like enroll him into conversion therapy. So,
may ganun pa ba?
I hope wala na.
Oh my God. Sobrang intense nun.
Yeah.
Conversion. Isipin mo kung conversion therapy instructor ka.
Oh my God.
Yung trabaho mo. Tapos ngayon, nabubuhay ka ngayon, retired ka na. Hindi magiging revered yung career mo.
Tapos tuwa ka sa mga posts ni 90s ka bakla.
Top fan eh.
Oo. Parang kung teacher ka ng conversion, we're gonna look at hot puss, pare.
Totoo yan, di ba? Sa mga simbahan may no-offer na gano'n, di ba? Talk to the priest, gano'ng klaseng type na... Ewan ko lang dito. I've never heard.
Hopefully it's better now compared to before.
Oo naman. Yun nga sinabi natin simula. Okay maging bakla ngayon. Compared to like years before it. It's always better to be... LGBT.
But we still need to pass the SOGI bill because it benefits everyone. But it is getting better in some parts.
Who's still against it? Like fucking...
It's the same people na that would always question na nagpapander din sa mga Catholic Church.
Who cares about religion anymore, pare? Goddamn.
100-year-old. Hindi kasi ang nakakatawa doon, parang may statements naman yung Pope na hindi naman sinasabi niya minsan na hindi naman kailangan maging ganun ka-discrimination sa dahil lang iba yung sexuality ng tao, 'di ba? Or iba yung pag-identify nila sa gender. 'Di ba? Parang kailangan nila mag-adjust or
old heads lang siguro talaga yung
old heads lang talaga. Wala ka talagang
gayahin nila si GB Labrador, open sa mga bading.
Pwede.
Diba?
Then, tsaka talaga, tawag dun, I think kailangan lang, hindi mo na sila mako-convert. Malabo na.
Yeah, the best thing you can do is...
Mamatay na lang sila.
Yeah, for them to not care. That's the best you can hope for. To not care.
Yun yung nangyayari ngayon.
Yeah.
Kasi if you don't care, slyly, whatever low effort thing na kaya nilang gawin to just go against it.
Will work.
Will work.
Right.
Pero you think, ngayon, if there's people like growing up na closeted or kasi medyo patriarchal pa rin tayo ngayon, tingin mo they'd have a better chance growing up now with all the developments na nangyayari?
I think so because the access to finding your tribe, which we talked about kanina, is much easier.
Yeah.
So it's still, I think it never gets easy, like the whole act of coming out. But I feel like social proof of there being, spaces and people who are ready to welcome you with open arms, mas alam mo siya. Kasi dati talaga parang like, wala, siguro after nito, wala na.
Tsaka yung ano rin, nakakatulong din na parang you kind of know what you can be now because introduction na it's a spectrum.
Yes.
Ganyan.
Yes.
I
mean, you have activists, like literally.
Nag-Soji Equality Workshop ako. Gusto ko lang sabihin. Si Andrin hindi. Hindi niya ginawa yun.
Nag-hoagie equality.
Kumain siya ng sandwich.
For me, I'll just learn as I go.
Thank you, Andrin.
Thank you.
Hindi, actually yun. Okay.
Any openness is appreciated.
Kasi I believe naman they should have every right that we
Pero,
all have. Like, fuck,
like,
dude.
yan, narinig kayo about yung families na di super accepting sa mga ganyan and everything. Pero, like ako yung parents ko, for the longest time, never ako nagkaroon ng discrimination sa mga bakla, LGBT and everything. Kasi, at like a young age, mga kaibigan ng parents ko, nandun, may like one of their close friends, a lesbian, one of their close friends, gays na sobrang, like matandang gay, like parang 70 years old since like
Na art collector. It's always the art, girl.
Walang anak, maganda bahay, may swimming pool. Ganong klase.
So, hindi niya ginastos to.
Parang, ganda ng mga furniture dito. Mga ganong klase. Na-expose ako sa ganon na So I think, ganon lang siya. Through just being natural with it. Hindi mo naman kailangan preachan yung anak mo na, dapat di ka maging ganyan. Alam mo yun, nalalaman ko na. Though, yun on the flip side, hanggang ngayon may marinig ka pa rin mga tao na ganun yung pamilya nila.
Yeah. Yung sinabi ko kanina about there being spaces for people. I host Drag Race viewing parties.
Yeah, yan.
Nagugulat ako kasi nung ginawa namin yun nung creative partner ko, it was just our open mic para sa amin. Para I have more time to host, meron siyang more time to do drag.
May open mic drag, that's
nagugulat na lang kami, like after every show, may mga lumalapit sa amin. Hi, thank you for doing this. I just came out last week. This is my first queer event. I made so many friends tonight. Nakakatawa lang kasi like yung intention namin in doing viewing parties nung start, we're actually quite selfish. Tapos nakakatawa lang na parang oh wow. But also you realize, shit talagang, this is still a big thing.
Yeah.
Ngayon, sayo kami ng sayo sa kabaklaan namin. But for us, there are still queer kids who, like,
they wanna belong.
Gravely need spaces like that.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
It's ano rin I think any kind of, hindi naman not to make your achievements smaller or anything. Pero, parang, when you build a community around something of like a certain interest and maganda yung community, hindi toxic, very healthy and everything, it gives people na mabilis mawala sa mundo Alam mo yun? Like, may time, kahit sabi mo may internet, may mga times minsan na parang just because pinanganak ka somewhere, someplace, na you feel like na hindi ka nagbe-belong doon. Malaking bagay na yun. Geographic location mo pa lang. Madali nang makulong Alam mo yun? So parang kung merong access to that, where it be kung drag, stand-up comedy, or kahit, mahilig kami mag-ping-pong. Parang ganun. Diba? Kahit ano, diba?
Hopefully that spreads then into the, kasi iba rin
and that's how you get older. Like ako, dude, nag-stand-up comedy ako. I think ang first open mic ko was 17 years old.
Damn.
Could be 18. Hindi ko na matandaan. Pero ganun nakatagal. So, buong adult life ko, stand-up comedian ako. So I grew up, I became a man ng stand-up. Lahat ng lessons ko in life, lahat ng big lessons ko in adulting, getting older, kahit pagbukas ng bank account, pagbukas ng... ang pinakaunang bank transfer yata na dineposit ko was talent fee ng someone kasi sa akin dineposit lahat. Alam mo yun, mga ganong klase. So, ang dami kong narutunan na shit just because nag-stand-up ako or pumunta man lang ako sa lugar na hindi ko alam puntahan. Mga ganong klase. So lahat dahil nag-stand up ako. And yun yung talagang evident na may nag-create ng space, may nag-create ng community and laki ka doon. And ginagawa natin siya ngayon for so many people
Yeah.
now. Oo.
I felt the same way. Actually, kaya right now, I've been mas aggressive ako sa pagpunta ng open mics. Kasi
Yeah.
I genuinely love hanging out with
Yeah.
itong mga dorks. Kasi nung una, I said this sa podcast ni Victor. Nung una, like, takot na takot ako sa inyo kasi parang feeling ko mga hyper-masculine kayo na like, sobrang mananapak kapag pumitig ako ng kaunti. Tapos sabi ko, sabi ko, tangina, magdala lang pala ako ng pastries dito. Tuwan-tuwa na sila sa akin eh.
Oh, si Boss, nagdadala, may dala akong dessert. Okay, let's go.
Kaya kami nag-exude ng
I don't know why, but that was
I think
somehow
Victor.
downloaded into me.
Maybe pinaka Ryan Rems, Victor, maybe.
Kaya rin when we went on tour, I felt that parang finding your tribe kind of energy
Yeah.
because we were just doing bits and impressions.
To the point na nakakainis na.
Nakakainis. As in kami ni Isa like puro kami musical improv. Nakakatawa lang kasi parang
Sagad eh.
parang akala ko ako lang yung may ganong relationship with
Yeah.
like playfulness, creativity. Then ma-realize mo, tangina, isang buong L300 ng mga tanga yung kasama. Pare-pareho kami.
Totoo. And yun yung minsan, I think what develops you more is because you're exposed around these people na just willingly to na belong kayo. Tribe mo talaga eh, di ba? So parang spread yung wings mo ng konti. And then, now when you go sa ibang lugar na hindi mo masyadong tribe, nakalabas na yung wings mo. Hindi na siya, alam mo yun, hindi na siya, kumbaga at least i-retract mo lang siya ng konti. Pero, alam mo yun,
Lumabas
diba?
na yung chicken wings ni Red.
Hindi nakakatawa yan. So, hindi mo kailangan ipiti love siya.
Andred had the worst jokes nung tour na yun. So,
Akala ko had the worst period.
di naman.
I was the dirtiest.
Oo. Kasi yung like ko na rin yung Frontier Theater tayo, thank you pala sa mga pumunta, sold out. Is sa mga parang yung pinaka perk mo to is that we're all there. Tapos merong like lahat ng tao may assigned dressing room pero lahat ng tao nandun sa dressing room yun, 'di ba?
Correct.
Parang ganoon. Kasi totoo lang ayaw natin ng time to be alone at that time. Eh. Parang kailangan natin
Bakit
palitan ng
kinakabahan?
nervous energy. So, yun yung masaya, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Yun yung pinakamasaya dun. Kaya kung ang suggestion ko parati if there's someone na like ginagawa ko na siya for wrestling right now, pag may mga batang pumapasok, parati ko sinasabi sa kanila na if you try to pursue this passion na wholeheartedly walang bahid na ibang walang bahid na ibang intention or whatever and everything, and you stick through it. Kasi iba yung sinasabi pag gusto ko lang i-try. Para sa akin ang trial hindi siya enough eh to judge if you ano mo yun. Pag sinabi mo try 2 beses, 3 beses lang ba? Or ang totoong trial para sa akin 2 taon eh. Parang ganun.
Oh, yeah, 1 year.
No, 1 year, di ba?
Minimum.
Doon mo talaga malalaman kung belong ka or hindi, di ba? Tsaka doon mo talaga malalaman kung may enjoy mo or hindi. Kasi kung hindi mo siya may enjoy, I doubt magtatagal ka eh, di ba? Yun din eh. So, from sino ba to? Si Isa rin nag-message sa akin bago siya nag-stand up eh, na parang parang siya lang yung unang person na realize ko na okay, kailangan ko sabihin sa kanya na you have to find a way to fit in. You have to be exposed to sa eksena. Parang ganun. So, buti naman na natupad. Kasi, so yung mga previous na pinayuhan ko na, hindi ko sinabi yun at hindi tumagal. Sorry. Hindi ko alam eh. Recently ko na lang nalaman na malaking contribution sa akin na kasama ko sila Vic, sila James, sila GB, like growing up, diba? So, yun yung I think nakakatawa dun. Yun yung I think unique experience. Hindi naman sobrang unique, pero one of the most things na talaga nakatulong sa akin with my adult development. 35 na ako, pare 18 na ako simula mag-stand up, diba? So, malapit ng may ilang years na lang, mas matagal na ako stand-up comedian than buong existence
That
ng buhay
rules.
ko.
That rules.
Diba? Sobrang
And it shows. I mean, that's why,
insecure
diba?
ka.
No, that's why sold out ka lagi sa mga I mean, like, you are I know I'm just a guest here and this is your show, but we feel it that you have mastery over your craft and
Yes, you have
kaya naman
mastery.
pala kasi, you know, it's been
Tagal na pala.
matagal na pala.
Dapat lang.
Dapat. Kasi kung hindi, parang
parang tagal mo na pala. Wala kang
yeah.
kwenta. Si Victor nga nasa kabilang kwarto pero I think Victor is just sabi kami nag-stand up pero mas matanda siya sa akin ng I think a year and a half eh. So parang ganun din yung journey niya. Same lang. we became adults with decisions of, tara, resign tayo, tara, pursue natin to, ito trabaho natin, ganyan, di ba? So,
No,
yeah.
pero feeling ko ang nakaka-intrigue yung kwento na you became a man sa stand-up scene. Kasi yung relationship mo with abundance changed,
Yeah.
di ba? Yung sinisweldo mo dati to sinisweldo mo ngayon. Yung idea mo of self-worth, how
Yes.
you relate to other people.
I think self-worth yung pinaka-importante sa lahat growing up.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
think yun yung parang coming in your 30s, parang yun yung parang pinaka-value ko. Or parang tinry ko i-figure out more than any. And yun din yung ano no? Akala mo dati nung 20s ka, lahat ng tawag ko sa mga, pag may office mate ako dati na 30, tanda na nito. Diba? Tapos ganyan pa.
Guess what? Ikaw na yun ngayon.
Gusto ko sabihin, gusto ko gawa ng video, gusto ko po mag-apologize sa lahat ng sinabihan ko matanda. Noong 21 ako.
Kaya pinaka-worst sa self-worth mo yung high school eh. Kasi
Oh,
what does it
yeah.
teach you? To blend in, not to stand out,
Totoo, yeah.
not to express yourself, just say yes. Like, it's so...
yeah.
Yeah, kaya, ewan ko, medyo corny siya.
Bihira kasabihan sa high school. Parang walang enabling thought doon. Unless na yung ginagawa mo is something na popular anyway.
Correct. And I think it's meant to be that way kasi if sinabihan ka sa high school na you've got it all figured out, it's kind of downhill from there. Diba? So I think it's meant to be ugly and just messy and all
No,
that.
weirdo na ako kausap yung mga taong hindi na problema sa high school.
Well,
Girlfriend ko ganun. Girlfriend ko medyo popular no high school. Parang good kid siya. Parang ganun.
the
masyado
people that don't
pinagtitripan.
have problems, I think would be the smart ones nung high school. I was dumb in high school.
Hindi ako matalino. Hindi rin ako bobo.
Nasa na yung class valedictorian yun nung high school?
Ay, hindi ko alam. I think
Well, that's your
became-
answer there. And that will go in the promo.
Pero hindi naman kailangan na malaman ko para ma-validate siya. Baka mali mo, doktor siya na...
Yeah.
Alam ko doktor siya.
Alam ko yung sa amin, head nurse sa California. Isang hospital.
Oh, what a
TFC
noble
subscriber in the house. Okay. Yung
job. Ikaw, yung sa
amin,
inyo.
Ano sa
I
inyo?
think banker siya na nag-aral ulit.
Aha.
And I think I'm more successful than him. Which is the only point we
Yun lang, kaya yung nire-raise kanina.
Sobrang
I was waiting for like, okay, give me an answer, give
Ang
me an
positive
answer.
kasi ng last 15 minutes na usapan natin.
so,
Bilang
tipo,
uuwi
ang
lang sa
vindi-
toxicity natin.
ang vindictive pala ni Boss. He never forgets.
Hindi kasi, I
Boss
mean,
never
I think,
forgets.
no, kasi I think we all grew up as parang stereotypical outcasts nung high school. So
yeah,
parang,
so, yeah.
'di ba? Who would have thought na may tribes naman pala tayong mahahanap.
Ang
Yeah, that's
effort ang effort to fit in, nalala ko yung effort mo to just, para kang walking on eggshells. Hindi ko pwedeng gawin to. Hindi ko pwedeng punuin yung bag ko masyado kasi pag itripan ako, marami akong books, mga ganong klase. Alam mo yun? Hindi ko pwedeng basahin tong comics na to sa labas kasi pag itripan ako na ganyan.
Patago ako nanood ng anime dati.
Mga ganon. Tapos parang, ngayon, tapos nung nalaman mo na parang, putang ina, okay lang pala to eh. Ngayon ayaw mo nang bumalik eh. Alam mo yun, di ba?
Pero sana baka punta rin siya sa probinsya. Iba sa probinsya eh. As
Baka
in,
iba ngayon sa inyo.
sobrang iba.
Oo, iba talaga.
Oo.
Actually, hindi naman na kailangan mag-input sa mas interesting na yung insights ni Boss eh. Kakat nga namin lahat ng sinabi mo today.
Sobrang mean-spirited lang. Alam mo yung hindi good-natured na asa...
Wala.
No, sorry. Let me just take
That's
this.
just a comedian thing though.
I love Andren so much. No, I'm not kidding.
Huwag mo na bawiin!
I mean,
sad!
I think nung sinabi ko kanina na akala ko yung stand-up scene is like this hyper-masculine, aggressive, obnoxious.
That's very stupid of you.
I think that's because I had his face in mind.
That silly face.
But also,
Talaga?
yung nag-proof na it's actually otherwise siya din.
Yun, no, para siyang ano
So,
I don't get it, boss. Nung nakita mo si River Cruz, napaka-masculine nito.
Nung nakita mo ba si Josel Nicolas, natakot ka sa smoking area ng
I
most.
don't know why, but yeah, and then buti na lang I found out eventually and right away na, these are
I
actually...
would get meeting red for the first time.
What the fuck? Sobrang cuddly ko kaya.
I have to talk about the first time I met you, saw you perform. The first time I saw you
Saan to?
perform, yung Paper Lantern.
Oh my God.
The Blagag.
Oh, yeah.
The last,
You
my
short
stand-up
Ganyan pa yung
debut.
buhok ko.
Yes. That was my stand-up debut.
Talaga?
That was my, sorry, it's not because I'm a guest, but this is really like for real. So, Blagag yun, nag-place ako, and I was just so inspired after pagkatawag nung winners. And then ikaw yung nag-feature after. I was like, I saw, parang, like, yeah.
That was a really good crowd.
Yeah, like,
the crowd was great.
like, I wanna be like this guy in X years. Talagang, that was amazing.
Kaya ba ganyan yung gupit mo? Dahil
Yes. No, pero grabe yun. The first time I saw you perform, I go, oh my fucking
That
God.
was a really good show.
Yeah.
That was a really good show.
That was the last show.
You locked out.
Yeah,
Last show
the
din.
last show after.
Parang after that, actually, meron lang ako show na hindi ina-admit. Kasi parang after that, we did this weird play sa BGC.
Oh, yeah.
Naalala mo, doon ka na, diba? My actual last show was with 5 people.
Okay.
Pero tumatawa sila, pero it was so hard. Alam mo yun, parang, pero mas gusto kong yun yung huling memory ko.
Yeah.
Kung hindi na babalik yung stand-up, di ba?
Gusto ko talaga
Grabe yun.
yung gupit dati ni Red, yung pang John C.
Kasi wala nagsabi sa akin na hindi bagay sa akin.
Yung
That was like, cool fade, pare.
Hindi ba? Sobrang bagay kaya.
Then, titignan ko ngayon sarili ko, tayo na, lapat yung ulo ng likod ko dito.
Alam mo yung
pangit.
parang kay John Cena, pero yung katawan niya hindi pang John Cena.
Ang sagwa nga. Pero ang sarap nun ng press ko. Yun yung ano. Pero I remember that I was booked like at mga 20 minutes.
Yes, I was like, this is not 20 minutes anymore.
Ang sarap ng crowd eh. Yeah. Tapos yun nga, nag-record. Sabi ko, gusto ko that was supposed to be my next hour special. Yung jokes na ginamit ko doon. And dapat mag-hour special ako, I think, at the end or mid-2020. March 2020 yun, diba, na record. Mm-hmm. So, parang, okay, sige, try ko. 20 minutes lang. Sabi ko, siguro kaya ko naman i-push to 30. Mga nag-45 yata. Parang ganda, kasi ang ganda ng crowd. So, noong time na yun, after that, sabi ko, naku puta, 15
Tapos
minutes na lang.
Tapos after nun, tumaas yung COVID cases sa Quezon City.
May joke pa ako nun dati na parang, so statistically, may COVID dito. No?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
O nga, nagka-lockdown like not long after that.
10 days after.
10 days after that.
Yeah.
My God. Yeah.
Sobrang wild nung nung set na yun. Doon ko rin, I think, nakita si Arin nag-perform for the first time.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Pero, in parallel kasi yung career namin. Parang 06 siya, 07 ako. And, ang stand-up tsaka improv parating kilala namin yung isa't isa because we always get mistaken. Kayo ba yung kila Gabe? Kayo ba yung kila... Kasi sila naman daw parang, kayo ba yung kila GB? Kayo ba yung kila Red? So parang, doon kami first time na nagka-isang gig after ilang years. Sobrang tagal lang, 13 years bago kami nagkaroon ng gig together. So yeah, again, proof na yung spaces talaga, the communities
improv
that you create
has
and
a lot,
develop.
like si Aaron, Ai, Baus, Isa,
Yeah.
Sari. Ganda rin na-produce nilang mga comedians.
Yun lang, 6 lang.
Huh?
6 lang.
That I know. That I personally know and connect with.
Hello sa Soji nga, medyo parang sax lang siya. How much more sa improv?
open, lang na. I'll learn it as you get along.
Yeah, as I get along. Like, okay.
Anong sinasaya niya sana tayo na lagpas na tayo 1 oras tapos tumigil na daw kasi gusto na daw nilang kainin yung pizza. So, hindi na yun. Sino kumain? Nandiyan na yung pizza? Nandiyan na ba? Ay, nako. Anong pinaka-important at turning point? Is sa mga turning points mo na significant growing up. Not just with, could be career, could be whatever. Kasi meron ako isa, pero gusto ko munang malaman sa inyo kasi nahihiya ako. Ang babaw lang ng akin.
Mababaw rin, mabilis na ng akin. Ang turning point ng career ko, I know may message ako ni Red nung nag-open mic ako. Sabi niya,
We gotta strike this out, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, sabi niya sa
said
akin,
that in confidence,
hey,
pero sige.
Huwag kang mag-quit, Andren. Ikaw yung you have jokes that are different from the other open micers we got.
Totoo naman. Totoo naman
though.
You could easily see, pag nakita mo si Andren, ibang klaseng tao siya. Physically, smell-wise, lahat. Diba?
Yeah.
So, importante yun eh. Importante yung individuality sa stand-up eh. Diba? So,
yun lang. Yung turning point ko.
Ako yung turning point ko sa stand-up career, I think would have to be the MVP gig I did nung July, nung birthday.
Yeah. Minessage kita, diba?
Yeah.
Sabi ko, puta, big time to, ha?
As in, turning point siya kasi I couldn't do my usual bits.
Oh my God.
I couldn't do my usual
paano?
bits kasi parang because of the demographic. So I had to write like 15 minutes worth of new material na hindi ino-open mic. So parang yung tipong dito magkakaalaman without all the gay things you're used to accessing
Yeah.
if you're really funny.
Yeah.
And then it was the most intimidating but it was the most creatively rewarding thing
God.
I've done.
That's
Kasi like
crazy.
all out to and like if hindi ko to ma-push,
Yeah.
mapuputulan kami ng kuryente. It was like that. And it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. And then he booked me again.
Yes. Diba?
Which was like, wow. Doon ko na-realize na parang if it's just my wit, my POV, and without the taking the queer thing out of the equation temporarily, parang kaya.
Performances and gigs like that. Like, meron mga gigs talaga na parang, yan, ganyan, dahil VIP. And hindi lang siya basta-basta VIP. Potential clientele. Kasi, nakikita ka agad nila in action, tas papasok agad sa utak nila kung paano ka nila i-book right away. Madali tayo i-book eh. Microphone lang kailangan natin, di ba? So, kapag yung nag-perform ng ganyan, nagkaroon din ako ng ganyan eh, for Ayala Land naman. Tapos parang, alam mo yung mga sinasabihan ka parang, hindi, darating yung mga boss, ganyan, and everything. Tapos parang, naalala ko kasama ko pa si Mac Navarez. Sa Anvaya Cove. So parang, vinan kami papunta doon just to do that. Thinking na, tara, kain na tayong lechon tsaka beer kasi bobomba na tayo mamaya eh. Baka wala na tayong kapal na mukha humingi ng pagkain later.
Smart strategy.
Dude, lahat kami, they were so, para isa sa, I would say it's still one of the best corporate gigs na nakuha ko of all time. And until now, nakakuha ko ng business from it.
Yeah.
A gig like that could set you for a long time. Kasi sobrang intense. So, parang, tsaka self-discovery din na parang, puta, hindi pala kailangan ng ideal situation para kaya ko palang, may ability pala akong gawin to, no?
Yeah.
Ganun. So, fuck. Ayun, yung akin, yun, one of the core gigs talaga na parang na-realize ko na, pwede ako mag-charge more.
Yeah.
And it will...
And I did charge them more after.
Totoo.
Yeah.
Kasi, maangas nga na parang pwede mo, kung kilala mo yung una mo nag-book sa'yo, pwede ba sabihin mo mas malaki yung TF ko?
Hindi kasi mari-reinforce yung self-worth mo
Yeah.
Diba? Because up until you do that thing, takot na takot ka, grabe yung task. Tapos pag nagawa mo, tipong, hindi kayang gawin ng lahat yun
Yeah. Oo. So, malaking bagay step out of your comfort zone, but at the same time, malaking bagay din na to kind of like prove yourself na belong ka talaga sa passion pursuit or sa thing na tinatry mong gawin. Kailangan mo na talaga ng, alam mo, KSP man, pero validation talaga, yun talaga yung nagpapatakbo sa mundo eh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Diba? Pag hindi ka vinalidate ng parents mo, gusto mo silang i-validate. Ano mo yun? Diba? So,
Kaya hindi ko gets yung term na selflessness eh. You're doing it for something.
Oo naman.
You're doing it for
Yes.
yourself.
For yourself,
Mother
always.
Teresa does that kasi she wants to...
Hindi ko alam Hindi ko alam ayaw po namin magsabi na alam namin ang opinions
Correct.
ni Mother Teresa, Andren.
Bakit?
Ba't kailangan ganun yung example mo? Ang dami tayong pwedeng gawing example
Kasi
si Mother
she
Teresa yung...
rules. Based.
On that note,
Based-
mga kaibigan,
based
thank you
si
so
Mother
much, Baus, bago tayo makancel. Baus. Si
Okay.
Baus, gines ko siya kasi may show sila on Saturday
Yes.
sa Wicked Dogs.
December-
Kaso sold out na.
Sold out na. Na-sold out po kami in 10 days.
Damn!
Paikli po ng paikli yung mga
Oo.
days na nasa-sold out kami. So,
Solid yung lineup though.
yes.
Great lineup.
Kami ni Isa, kami dalawa ang
Headliners.
ang headliners. Si McCoy ang aming stunt casting para mag-sold out agad. Because, I mean, I'm gonna address it already. People are saying, ay, nag-sold out kasi nandyan si McCoy. Oo, alam namin.
Bakit? What do you think he's there for?
Yeah. But, but yeah, so Jingle Besh po yung pangalan.
Jingle bell.
We never run out of puns.
So,
And
Nagpa-name
also,
studies na ako kay Isa
Can
ng
I
mga
just
puns.
say, ang gaganda ng posters niyo parate.
Thank
Yun yung
you.
gusto ko eh.
Thank
As a
you.
poster appreciator. Hindi
Thank
tulad
you.
ng comedy cowboys.
basura. Maganda yung basura.
Walang kwente.
30 minutes.
Wala nang walk-in. Wala kayo natanggap ng walk-in.
We're trying, but
Theater na kasi kayo. Ayaw pa eh.
baka we don't wanna push
I
it.
think kaya yung theater.
We wanna make everyone like aptly comfortable.
Din. Yeah. Naniniwala rin ako. Hindi yung tipong, kasya pa 150 dyan.
Correct.
Magtayuan na lang sila.
Correct. Kasi pag wala nang dadaanan yung servers, like it's
Exactly.
gonna interrupt the performance
Hindi ka
for
man
sure.
na maka-CR.
Yeah.
Diba? Ayun.
Ako may ipa-plug din ako.
Huwag na.
Ang huling open show mic for 2023 sa Mo's Motalino.
Kailan to?
December 20.
Hey.
Oh, wow, next week. Okay. O yun. So, thank you so much, Baus.
Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Baus.
Red. Thanks, Andren.
Thank you so much. Awag na, ako napasalamatan si Andren. Thank you so much to our listeners and viewers. Diba? May nakukuha naman si Andren dito eh. Andren, sign us off.
Guys, remember, for who the bell tolls, time marches on. Pwede na tayo matulog.
Akala ko
Gusto ko mag-cut
gumawa ka ng bago eh.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.